welcome back to my channel. So today I just did a fun little thing. I was using the TikTok filter with the 90s Pamela Anderson look. You basically just put it on and it adds the little makeup, little skinny brows, all the little smoky eye and little fuller lips. So I just took a photo of myself with that filter and decided to see if I could recreate it with makeup. So I did it as a TikTok and just thought it would be fun just to kind of have something to throw on over here. So hope you guys like this. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay guys, so I don't have anything except for foundation and a little bit of like Carmex on my lips. So by the title, you guys know I'm going for that little Pamela Anderson filter from TikTok, which is kind of funny because it's just like these little skinny brows, which I already have very small brows. I always fill them in, make them look a lot fuller. But now we're gonna have to even get rid of this because these are even a little bit too full for her brows. So we're just gonna kind of take a little glue stick and we're gonna glue them down a little bit. Luckily, I don't have a lot of brows, so it should be really easy to get rid of these. I'm just gonna put a little glue over it. And then we'll wait for that to dry and we'll just put some concealer on top. So let's just wait for that to dry. Okay, so I think for the concealer, I'm gonna do my fullest concealer, which is the Kevyn Aucoin. I think this is the older packaging because I don't think this looks like this anymore, but this is the SX03 super full coverage concealer. So we're gonna go over the brows with the concealer. And then I'll go back over with some foundation. Okay. After you have your concealer on, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of press around the outside just to make it kind of more blend into your skin. And then I'm going to powder it down. Okay, so this is what I look like with no brows. If I needed no brows at all and literally needed to redo my brows, I would do a little bit heavier, but I'm only making them a little skinnier so I don't have to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my little Airspun translucent powder and I'm gonna use this little powder puff, and this is from the One Size. It's a little One Size powder puff. Dip it into there and press it right over my brows. That's just gonna really set that. So I think my brows are kind of smaller right now because I did used to kind of make my brows skinnier when I was younger because I did grow up in the, you know, like in high school, late 80s, early 90s. Okay, so I'm gonna take my pomade. I'm gonna use the NYX, the Tame and Frame, because I want it to be a little bit more darker because I want to be able to see this little skinny brow. So I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna get my little inspiration picture of these little teeny brows really quick. They're so tiny. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go right in here. It's so skinny, like instead of going around the outside, I'm literally just going on the inside of it. There's like literally no shape to what they did to my brow. It's literally like that. Like, how ugly is that? But I'm literally looking at it and it looks so tiny. Look, it's even trying to pick up some of my hair, but I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to get it really skinny. Okay, let's do the other side. God, I would never ever do this tiny again. Oh my God, it's so funny how people do wear their brows like this, but for me, I go for that full-on fluffy brow now, so to me, this just looks so weird. I'm gonna go a little bit with some concealer underneath it just to make it look like that's my actual brow. You know how like you shape out your underneath your brows? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and bring down the concealer all over to get rid of that darkness that I have in my eye. And this will just be like a base for my shadow, because obviously we are going to be doing a smoky eye because that's what she's known for. For the shadow, it's like literally just a winged smoky eye with heavy darkness around the lash line. So I'm gonna use a gel liner just to start it out before I even put anything on. I'm gonna like literally create like a wing. like a cat eye wing, like way up this way, because it is literally like cat-eyed out. And I can't really tell because obviously this little filter doesn't really make it look anything other than like a winged liner. You can't see your eyelid. So I don't know if it's like all the way on the thing, but I know Pamela Anderson used to just do like these little winged liners with like light color on the inside. So that's what we're gonna do. So it's gonna be very winged out, and then I'll just smoke it out with shadow. So I'm just doing a thing on the other side as well, and it doesn't have to be perfect because we want to smoke it out with the shadow. I'm going to use the black from my Morphe 9T palette because it's got a really nice deep black. I didn't put tape on my eyes, so I'm gonna use this little side of my little lash case and just kind of smoke out that outside. I'm gonna take a little bit of, just a little bit of a neutral color just to blend it through the crease. She doesn't really have a real like structured crease, but say she, it's actually my photo, but it's just her look. So they obviously went off one of her looks, but because I am very hooded, I wanna create a little depth right there. Just like that. I should have just done this part first, but I wasn't sure, but then I looked closer at the picture and you can tell there is white in her eye. So I'm gonna do this here. Definitely didn't look shimmery, it's definitely more of a matte. And then I'm gonna go back over with the liner. This is the quickest like little weird tutorial ever. I think it was just fun. I'm actually, again, doing a TikTok at the same time. So yeah. Forgive my weirdness now. I'm always doing TikToks. But I just hate not doing any content on here if I'm gonna be doing something on there. Now the eyelashes is what really brings it together, and she definitely has a very strong, a very flared cat eye lash. Okay, so for the lashes, I'm gonna use one called Jubilee from Kiss, because they are very flared on the outside, if you can see that. So we're gonna put those on. So now I'm gonna go underneath the eye because it's definitely a very dark liner at the lash line. So I'm going in with that same gel eyeliner right in the waterline. Because she really doesn't have a lot of like smokiness underneath. It's literally just in the waterline, really dark. So now I'm gonna clean up underneath the eyes, do some mascara on the bottom, and then we'll do complexion off camera because it's not really about her complexion. There's a little bit of a contouring going on in there, but that's not really part of this look. It's really the lips and the eyes. So I'll be right back. So in the picture, it was a little bit more warmed up. So I definitely bronzed up my skin. There was a little bit of contour on the nose, but they didn't use any highlighter. So back in the 90s, there really wasn't a lot of highlighter. That wasn't like really a thing. So I'm not gonna do that, which is weird for me because I love highlight. You guys know that. So I'm gonna leave it like this. I'm gonna go do my lips, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm also gonna do my hair. So I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. This again is the photo that I was going off of. I was using the TikTok filter, the Pamela Anderson one, the little skinny brows, the fuller lips, and a real like smoky eye. So hopefully you guys like this. I know it was kind of like a different type of thing. It's not really meant to be any kind of a tutorial. It's just a little fun thing that I was doing. I just did the full look here as opposed to the little 3-minute video I did on TikTok. So yeah, hope you guys liked it. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.